Hello, PreCalc. You're watching this Monday at some point, so that'll be the 12th. So we have 9, 12, 16. And the topic is degrees, minutes, and seconds. So put that in your comp book. Are you getting used to bringing your comp book home every day? Please say yes. Alright, we're not going to spend a lot of time in degree land. We're going to stay in radian land most of our time together, but there is this topic of degrees that I want you to be aware of, and we won't spend a great deal of time on it, but I want you to at least have seen it and worked with it minimally anyway. It turns out that there are 360 degrees in a circle. The Babylonians love the number 60, and 360 is 6 times 360. So they saw 360 degrees to be a good number to assign for one circle. So, is there another reason they might have picked 360, except for their love for 60 and 360s? Well, perhaps they looked at the night sky. They could even see the stars. And it seems like maybe they were looking at a constellation that was in this position. And the next night it had moved a little bit, and it was in a new position. And guess when it came back to the original position that they observed it at the exact same angle? Well, it turns out it would take a year, 1 year, to get all the way around that constellation. If you looked at it at the night sky at the same time each night, it would take a whole year to get around. So we know that a year is 365 and a quarter days, but they didn't have precise measurements of that, so they assumed, and I think they did a good job, that it was back where it started from in 360 days. And it was a circular path, so maybe they grabbed 360 from that. Wherever they got it from, they got it. So we're going to work with it a little longer, speak Babylonian to one another for a little longer tonight. It turns out that a degree can be, remember, 1/360th of a circle is 1 degree. And 1 degree is quite small, but if we divide a 1/60th of a degree is called a minute. So that's even smaller still. Somewhat like an hour is divided into 60 minutes. 1/60th of a degree is a minute, so there's 60 minutes in 1 degree. And then if we take a minute, 1/60th of it, guess what? It's a second. So we can express degrees in degrees, minutes, and seconds, where 60 of these make 1 of these, and 60 of these make 1 of these, and the 360 of these makes a circular path. So, also, we could think of it this way. Let's write some facts then. 60 minutes is 1 degree. So that's a unit multiplier. These are equal. If I divide it, it's one big fat 1, or 1 degree is 60 minutes. Doesn't matter which one is on the top and which one's on the bottom. We can say 1 minute is 60 seconds, similar to time, and 60 seconds is 1 minute. Another unit multiplier that we might need later. So how can we make a unit multiplier with degree on top, 1 degree, and seconds? So if 60 of these are in 1 of these, and 60 of these are in 1 of these, how many seconds is in 1 degree? Turns out it's going to be 60 times 60, or 3,600 seconds is 1 degree. Alright, let's use this intro to do a problem. Suppose we have 347 degrees and 48 minutes. Minutes is indicated with one tick mark, like you might have seen with feet. And seconds is indicated with two tick marks, which is what we've seen with inches. So 347 degrees, 48 minutes, and 6 seconds. I want to know how to change that to a decimal. Sometimes it's difficult to work with it in that form, so we're going to change it to a decimal. The decimal that we will get is going to be 347. That part comes from there, point. And now we've got to figure out how to take 48 minutes and 6 seconds and put it into the decimal form right here. To do that, let's do 347 plus, and we're going to add 48 sixtieths because each minute is a 60th, and we have 48 of them, 48 sixtieths, and 6 seconds, each second is 1/3600th. So we can write 6 over 3600, or 3600. So the whole part is right here. Now all we need is the fractional part. So if you put that in your calculator, 48 divide 60 plus 6 divide 3600, you will get 0.00167. So that is how you take a form of minutes, seconds, and minutes, degrees, minutes, and seconds, and change it to a decimal. So let's see if you can do one. You try 15 degrees, 21 minutes, and 5 seconds. Do what I just did and see if you do not get this answer. Pause it. I'm not going to show you exactly how, but I will give you the result. Pause. And now we're ready for the answer. It is 15.351. And we should put the symbol degrees. Back here I should also. So let's go and add the little degree symbol. Do you see how we started with minutes and seconds, degrees, minutes, and seconds, and went to a decimal of a degree? Alright. Hopefully you got that. Well, you can ask me in class tomorrow if yours didn't turn out like mine. Alright, now we're going to go the other way. Sorry, this is a home video. I couldn't get any board space when I was available. Board space wasn't, so I had to do a home video for you. It's alright. And let's go the other way. So this time we're going to start with the decimal form of a degree, like say 105.38 degrees. And I'm going to actually write the word degrees. You can probably tell why, because you've seen it before. So I'm going to change that to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So if I do, I already have this. That's going to be the number of degrees. But now I need a number of minutes and a number of seconds. So I'm going to take this decimal point and decimal part and do 0.38. And that is 0.38 of a degree. And I'm going to use a unit multiplier, which I see up here, where degrees will cancel and minutes will appear. So which unit multiplier will do that for me? Remember we put a few up here. So let's see which one it would be. Which one will cancel degrees and give us minutes? Alright, I see one. 1 degree is 60 minutes. So I'm going to go down there and use it. 60 minutes is 1 degree. Up here, when I wrote it, 1 degree is 60 minutes. Right here. And 1 degree is 60 minutes. Here it is, yeah. So I grabbed that one. So why did I need that one? Because degrees is going to cancel and minutes is going to remain. So I get 0.38 times 60, which is 22.8. And now we're in minutes, so I'll put the little minute symbol. So there's my minutes, but we have a portion of a minute left over, 0.8. So I'm going to take 0.8, and now that's in minutes, and I'm going to make a fraction out of it and multiply it times a unit multiplier so that minutes is disappearing and seconds appears. So how many seconds are in 1 minute? 1 minute is 60 seconds. So minutes disappears, and I have 0.8 times 60. 0.8 times 60 gives me 0.8 times 60 gives me 48. So we get 48, and that is in seconds. So I'm going to go back up and put that in my seconds. So I'm putting it all together, 105.38 degrees, which is in decimal form, is the same as 105 degrees, 22 minutes, and 48 seconds. Alright, we've been playing the game I try one, you try one. So that was my I try one. Now here's you try one. Take 5.128 degrees. That's the decimal form of a degree, and I want you to change it to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So you're going to have degrees in this slot, minutes in this slot, and seconds in this slot. Use the unit multipliers and the decimal portions to do your work. When I finished that, I got... See if you can pause it and work on it, and then turn it back on and see if you got what I got. The answer I got is 5 degrees, 7 minutes, and 41 seconds. Alright, again, if that didn't work out for you, then we will talk about it in the morning. Alright. I think that's all for tonight, just one topic, and I will close out and say have a good rest of your day or evening, and see you later. Bye.